Arizona Cardinals. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24. Yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, go to base, 44. Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
And, whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Mike spoke. That's right. We're good. We're ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice. Pick up a 33 yards.
First down, Lions.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people were worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You see me?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Carr completes it, and he gets it down to the 32. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
There we go.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. It's complete to Grant. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike 2. Exit.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Dixon complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's rolled down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Let's go. Calm the crowd.
Now a give right side. Sweeney. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. Tackle made by the 3rd-round pick out of Louisiana, Tracy Walker.
All right, Brent, I know where they're only going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I'm going to run you over. Hey, he's coming to you. He's coming.
On 2nd down, Sweeney. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Get him on. West. Get him. Whip. Watch the whip. Check 52.
Murray now on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rookie Seals Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain there of 30 big ones. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Screen play, Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3. The score on EA Sports.
What down? 280. 52. You go night-night. Don't go night-night.
On the run, it's Penny. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Who needs help?
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Watch the run.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Sanu. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 41, Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 29. 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that player. I just never was.
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Hey, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
They'll run with Dixon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now, check 180. Mike 52 right here. 52. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
52. On the ball.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
What's up? 44's the mic. 44's Mike. Check. Here we go, D. Here I come. 694. 282.
They do go for it. It's Carr. They'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Carr now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
You ain't got nothing.
From midfield, here's Carr. He gets this one to Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the penalty is Johnson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's 3rd down.
Mike, 180. Here we go. Tight end left. Hey, we got 3.
From the gun, it's Carr. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
We got this.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a... First down. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Carr's pass complete to Corey Coleman.
Let's go.
A gain on the play. 1st down, Lions.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose your challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
They'll get through that, and it'll bring up the 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
SOS.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
Here we go.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Keep it up. 5-2.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
I got you, son.
Here's Sanu on the catch. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6-18. Mike 52.
Throwing again on second down. Carr. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
My 52. Go. Check.
Shotgun now for Carr.
I got you, son.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
I smell fear in that offense.
This is Freeman on first and 10.
Check it out.
And so room to maneuver. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I'm coming. Check 99. Check 99.
Murray now on first down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
21-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
On first and 10, here's Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. You're trying to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, it's Johnson, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Carr, and that is incomplete here.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards that time for number 19. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Down. 180. 44 is the mic. Let's go, D. Let's go. Easy. Kill. 44.
Again, it's Carr.
I hope you got your left because I'm about to take you to school.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
You get tired of seeing me. Under 10.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. First down, Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Come on, baby.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Undercrush.
After the penalty, here's Freeman.
Run.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Royce Freeman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. Where the Cardinals push further out in front. Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Cardinals 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. He'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
At the 25-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
We're good.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Watch the slant. Motion.
On 2nd down now, Sweeney. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Freeman. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Logan Ryan on the tackle.
3 down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Motion. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Freeman again. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Let's go.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Double tight. Hey, 4 down. Bang.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarrett McKinnon. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Come again. Slam. Mike 50. Brilliant.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray. And it's caught. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Officially going to be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Check. Fresno.
On 1st down, Sweeney. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't found before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let's go, baby.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Johnson on a counter. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. He might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
I got him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught by Sanu. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Here's Carr to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Carr. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.